On April 12, 1945, President Franklin D. Roosevelt passed away at his cottage in Warm Springs, Georgia. Vice President Harry S. Truman, a mere 3 months into his first term, took the oath of office within hours of Roosevelt's death. The American public were shocked at the sudden passing of Roosevelt, who had been president for 12 years at that point. Though Truman would be the one to ultimately authorize the use of the atomic bomb against Japan, he wouldn't make the difficult decision on his own. A team of advisors aided the president in navigating the uncharted waters created by this complicated and devastating new weapon. It wasn't until shortly after Roosevelt's death that Secretary of War Henry Stimson first informed the newly sworn-in President Truman about the existence of the Manhattan Project and its mission to develop an atomic bomb. Stimson was a seasoned politician, having previously served as Secretary of War for President Taft and Secretary of State for President Hoover. As such, Stimson proved to be a key advisor to Truman during his first year in office. In May of 1945, Truman approved the formation of the Interim Committee, which was established and chaired by Stimson. The month before, another group, labeled the Target Committee, was created to determine the ideal military uses of the atomic bomb, along with selecting possible target cities. The Interim Committee, however, was tasked with addressing a broader range of nuclear issues, such as post-war research and development. The founding of this new committee was deemed an important step to reassure the international community that all options were carefully considered. The 8 members of the committee included William Clayton, Assistant Secretary of State of Economic Affairs, Vannevar Bush, Chairman of the Office of Scientific Research and Development, and James Burns, who attended meetings as the President's representative. After serving as U.S. Senator and Supreme Court Justice, James Burns acted as Roosevelt's Director of the Office of War Mobilization in 1943. Truman, who also served in the Senate, valued Burns's experience, especially his time interacting with Soviet leaders at the Yalta Conference alongside Roosevelt earlier in 1945. Burns was a trusted advisor to Truman and was named his Secretary of State in July of 1945. In addition to the recommendations Truman received from the Interim Committee, he was also counseled by the Scientific Panel, an arm of the committee made up of the Manhattan Project's leaders, such as J. Robert Oppenheimer, Enrico Fermi, and Ernest Lawrence. The panel represented the many scientists working on the top-secret program. Each of these groups and individuals played a role in the United States choosing to attack the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Based on the information we just discussed, what temporary group do you think preceded the Atomic Energy Commission, an agency established in 1946 to control the development of nuclear-related science and technology? Unlike the Manhattan Project, the AEC was civilian-managed and not operated by the military. As Secretary of War, Henry Stimson oversaw the Manhattan Project and program leader, Brigadier General Leslie Groves. On your own, look up Stimson's biography and answer the following questions. Was Stimson for or against using the atomic bomb to end World War II? Why might he have felt this way? And what factors did he have to consider?